Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. In celebration of the DVD and in-home release of Disney's Into the Woods, some of Broadway's best got together to honor legendary composer Stephen Sondheim on his birthday with an evening of song following Into the Woods from stage to screen and other Sondheim favorites. And I caught up with many of the stars here on the red carpet.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice.
How excited are you to be here tonight?
It's kind of cool, right? It's weird because I did the show and now it's a movie and I saw the movie and the movie's awesome. The movie's great, so I'm so excited to be here. I'm standing next to this clown here. Come on, come in. Yeah, we're singing together.
Yeah, we're singing together.
Finally.
It's taken a long time. I've interrupted your interview. You go ahead. I'll come back.
All right. Isn't that cool? Don't you love Broadway?
We're doing agony tonight, right?
Yes, we're doing agony tonight, isn't it? I love Broadway that way, you know.
Okay, you have quite a history with Sondheim. What do you admire the most about Stephen Sondheim?
There's always a sound that he has that's interesting, but working with him, he made it quite clear, and I really didn't kind of realize it, but I was very young then. What you realize now is everything is specific. Everything that he writes, every single note, every single beat, every lyric, every note, every word, every letter is very specific.
Do you have a favorite role?
Well, yes, Bobby and Company was great, but I don't think I ever want to do that again. It's one of those parts where you really have, because you never leave stage, first of all, which I don't have a problem with, but you can get lost. You can get lost in there, and I mean, you really kind of have to go down that rabbit hole with that part. You can't not half commit. You have to be in it to totally all the way. And at the end, when he's singing "Being Alive," you're devastated, and it's hard to get yourself out of that a little bit because it's so well written, and it takes a lot out of you. I was kind of a basket case afterwards. And so,
what is your favorite Sondheim musical? Do you have one?
Oh yeah, I have one. Sweeney Todd. That's my favorite. That is my favorite one, period.
How come?
Because it's just awesome. Sometimes it's great just to go watch someone do what you wish you can do. When someone ticks you off, you just have to deal with it. When someone ticked Sweeney off, he went off and just killed a bunch of people. And sometimes it's just fun to watch somebody do that. I know it's terrible to say, but it's just kind of fun. And when you realize that you're rooting for him, you want to stop, but you can't. You just keep on going. It's great. It's a wonderful show. And also the musical is just beautiful.
And tonight is also for the release of the DVD and in-home of Into the Woods. Did you see the film?
I saw the film. I loved the film. I had such a great time with the film. I have a cool history with the film. I did Into the Woods in college, and I played Rapunzel's prince. And then I did Into the Woods at the regional theater where I played the Wolf and the Steward. So I love the show, and I love the music. And the movie is fantastic. I mean, absolutely great. They did a great job with it.
How excited are you to be here tonight?
It's so exciting. I'm just excited to be able to celebrate this with him and with all these people in New York. And I'm just thankful to be here.
This was such a dream for you to get cast in this film, because you went up for another role first, right?
Yes, well, originally they weren't auditioning Rapunzel. Apparently, they were just auditioning Cinderella. And I just obviously thought it was a long shot, but I practiced a lot and I went in and then was just like, okay, whatever. And then Rob Marshall calls, and it's like, what just happened? So I'm in a complete dream, so much so that it didn't really feel like it was happening. But everyone was I think everyone says this, but it was such an amazing experience and such a kind, excited energy about the whole thing. And it couldn't have been better, really.
What was it like working with Stephen Sondheim?
Well, he's a nightmare, and he's not very good. It was another one of those phases of what is happening right now? Hi, I'm Stephen, in the recording booth, and just a dream come true, so much so that I didn't even dream it, Just to have that experience and hear him talk about how he wrote it and the reasons behind certain things, it was just just have to be, I was really humbled by it all.
How excited are you to be here tonight?
I'm pumped, man. This has been, this whole experience with Into the Woods has been a blessing on my life, and just to be a part of it. It's just, I'm so lucky, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. You know, I think Stephen Sondheim might have a career. I think good things will come. So, yeah.
What was it like meeting Sondheim and working with him? What was that like for you?
That was like, have you ever had like ice cream where it's like not too cold, not too hot, and you could just scoop in, and it's like perfect, and then you put it in your mouth, and it's like, it was like that.
Pretty cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Singing Sondheim on screen, what was that like? And working with him?
I mean, Sondheim is one of the greats, and it was amazing meeting him and getting the chance to be in a show of his. He's just so fantastic, and I mean, I still can't wrap my head around it. I mean, I'm here at a Sondheim event. Yes, it's amazing.
When you saw the film for the first time, what were you thinking?
Oh, well, at first it's so weird to watch yourself, also because we filmed it a year before it came out, and so it was almost like a time capsule of when I was like 12, and so I don't know, it was just kind of like, oh my gosh. But I mean, after I got over the fact that I was in a movie and that how like crazy it was, I mean, it's such a good movie, it's such a great film, so I mean, it was great, it was a great experience. It's really
Do you have a favorite Sondheim show or song?
This is Into the Woods. This is my favorite show, seriously, of all shows. And I mean, I love the character of Cinderella. So, I mean, this is a dream come true, but I love No One Is Alone. The message of that song is the best.
And just to be here tonight, what it means to you?
Oh, I'm humbled and I'm honored. I can't believe that I get to be here and perform and sing a song from Into the Woods. So this is a very exciting night. I'm currently in a gentleman's guide playing Phoebe Dicewith, and so it's just really nice to get dressed up in something different. I don't have to wear a corset tonight, and I get to sing something other than what I sing 8 times a week, which I also love. But it's going to be a fun night.
I mean, it's the release of Into the Woods. It's also his birthday. What are you singing tonight?
I am singing Children Will Listen.
I heard your sound check. My hair was standing up everywhere.
It's a gorgeous song. I mean, they're all just gorgeous. So.
And I'm singing Another 100 People from Company.
I was going to ask you, do you have a favorite Sondheim song? I know you're doing these tonight. Are those your favorites, or can you actually pick a favorite Sondheim song?
It's really tricky, but when I was asked what to sing, and I threw that one out there because I've always wanted to do that. You don't hear a man sing it very often. Normally they sing by a woman, but I love that piece. I think it's like the perfect New York song. It's like there's better than any. There's so many songs about New York City, but that is like the quintessential New York song.
It's beautiful.
I have so many. Yeah. I just listened. I was totally geeking out this morning and watched Bernadette Peters sing "Not a Day Goes By" from the 80th birthday concert, and I love that song. I love her. I thought, okay, that was made my morning.
How excited are you to be here tonight?
This is wonderful. I'm going to be doing night music next month, starting out at ACT in San Francisco, and that was the first Broadway show I ever saw. So it's like to be doing this Sondheim, celebrating sort of his birthday, whenever his birthday is. It's like
it's today.
It is today. Yeah. Oh, so it actually is today. Okay. Somebody said, well, I don't know, maybe it was the other day, maybe it's coming up, but it's somewhere around here.
Yeah.
So that's of course very exciting, and like I was telling him, he's like an astonishing, gifted writer, composer. I mean, he's in another league, sort of. He does his own thing, and what he does is just exemplary.
No more riddles, no more jests, no more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew. No more quests,